These crows outside my window are trying to play me. They're like, we know you're trying to film right now. We're the boss of you, lady. I think I'm gonna go throw some pine cones at those birds. Alright, birds, I'm coming for you. Alright, the pine cones worked. Sweet! Hey guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. I hope you're having a super great day. I hope it's super happy and sunny. I have these birds outside my window. I've thrown a pine cone in the direction and they all flew away. And now they seem to be back already. So I may have to get up and go throw more pine cones at them. These big old crows, there's like 4 of them sitting on my tree right outside my window. And I'm like, these birds are playing me. Okay, so we're gonna get into Swatchfest. Hope you guys are all having a really great day. I know I'm back at it again in my blue shirt. I just love this shirt. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just awesome. So, we are going to talk about polish. I have some really great stuff to talk about today, you guys. Loving lots of things. But oh my goodness, this week was all about base coat for me. I think I swatched, let's see, I swatched like 6 collections this week plus Swatchfest. So that's like 36, 40 polishes this week that I swatched. And I was trying to take care of my, sorry, I'm just fixing up this coat here on my nails. And I'm trying to take care of my nails because I have a serious rip on my 3rd finger, like on both sides of my finger, because I jammed my finger into the recliner when I was looking for the remote in the back of the recliner. Does that happen to you guys? The remote just falls to the back there and I can't ever get it out. So then of course I jammed my finger in there and it didn't snap the whole nail off yet, but there's a big old rip. So I see when you swatch like 40 polishes in 3 days, you're already like doing so much with your nails that it's going to make your nails vulnerable anyway. So I don't know how much longer my nails are going to be long like this. You will see them that length in at least this whole next week's worth of videos because those are the ones that I've been working on this week. But I don't know. They may have to come down in a while because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to work with. This is the little sucker poo right here. I mean, it makes sense because it's the longest one. So it's the one that's going to like shove into stuff first before the rest. It's like they're in a race. And the 3rd finger's like, I'm going to win. Yeah, you can't help it. The other ones would have to grow way longer to get as long as that 3rd finger. Has an unfair advantage. So anyway, yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to deal with that rip. You will see it in the live application in today's video, in videos next week. It's just there. I'm just dealing with it right now. I'm trying to let it grow out like a little bit longer, you know what I mean? Because one of the rips on one of the sides is like it's all the way where my nail is like attached to my finger. You know what I mean? Like it's way far down. So if I chop them off now, that's just going to be nothing. So anyway, I'm dealing with that this week, but you know, it's just a thing. It's just nails. If they come off, we'll just deal with it and I'll be back to little stubs again for a little while. They grow. Taking my biotin, 10,000 mcg every night. You know, they're growing. They're doing fine. It's just, I was just barely getting used to this shape. And now, like I was telling Jessica, and now they're going to be back to nubbins. And I was like, just getting used to them. Oh well. Anyway, my son is leaving for the entire summer tomorrow. And so that is also what I'm dealing with this week. So not really looking forward to it, but I'm excited for him because he always has so much fun during the summer with his dad. So I'm excited for him. The kids are all out of school, but Lincoln's just about to start summer school. He's going to start on Monday. So excited for him in that. He's going to be a 5th grader. I cannot believe it. Yeah. So that's my week. And then polish. Like literally I've been in a sea of polish this week. A lot of stuff I've purchased. It's not just like all stuff brands are sending me. there's been so much out right now to review. That's what happens in the polish world. It's like I feel like I go for a little while. Like the last week, the week before last, like the week before the one we're in now. Obviously, I felt like it was a little bit of a lull. Like I didn't have a ton of stuff to review for you guys. It was pretty slow, and then now I'm just like polish explosion. So anyway, I've been sharing with you guys on Snapchat as stuff has been coming in. There's even more stuff coming in. Let me just tell you real quick what's coming up. Okay, so you just saw my review on the Color Club Heat Index collection. If you didn't see that, I put it up on Friday. Make sure you check it out if you've been wondering how those performed. I give you a super real opinion on that. It's not like overly negative, it's just super real what my experience was with it. Okay, and so then next week I'm going to be reviewing my first Square Hue box for you guys. I've had that request quite a bit from you in the comments that you want to see a live application video on Square Hue. So you got it, it's coming up. We're going to look at the June box. We're also going to look at the 7 polishes in Color Club's English Garden collection. Obsessed. So obsessed. If you liked the heat index ones, these English Garden ones are even better, and if you didn't like the heat index ones, well then you're going to want these English Garden polishes. They are so, so good. Okay, we're also going to be talking about Super Chic Lacquer's Project Runway 1 Coat Super Hollows. They are so gorgeous, and she gave us 8. That's a lot. So there's a lot to choose from, a lot to pick. You know, you go with what shade is your favorite. You will not be disappointed. They're so amazing, and 1 coat. So we're going to talk about the Pretty Serious Pastel Brights. Gorgeous, gorgeous polishes for summer and spring, really. I mean, so pretty. Let's see. Pretty soon, we're also going to be looking at the Virago Varnish California Bleach collection. There are 5 new polishes in that collection. They look so hot fire. I can't wait to try them out for you guys. So much goodness coming. Then of course we have Nail Art 101. I hope you guys have been following along in that series. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Those of you who are showing up on Wednesdays, it's every Wednesday, so it's like a new series. Like every Saturday we have Swatchfest, every Wednesday we have Nail Art 101. This next week we're going to be talking about French tips. So the different ways that you can do a French tip, super basic to a little bit more fun. You can use decals to create them. You can freehand them. Just all different things about creating a nice French tip on your nail. Let's go ahead and get into it. That's a lot of biznatch. Biznatch? No. That's a lot of business. Okay, so let's talk about red, the polish that I have on my nails today. This is a Sinful Shine polish from, well, Sinful Color, Sinful Shine. It's called Picante. It's like a sweet, hot, red coral-y. Like, I don't feel like it's just red. You know what I mean? And it's not just red pink. It's like it's got some coral in there too. Oh, this is so gorgeous. The love affair that I'm having with this brand has been for a long time, and it is real, people. Basically, I pick up anything that they put out that's not a glitter, because sometimes I'm pretty disappointed by their glitters. But this is so good. The Sinful Shine line, as you know, is so glossy and beautiful and so easy to apply. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, let's look at this little baby. Definitely a good one. You guys like the show Pink Panther with Steve Martin, where he goes, good one. I always say that, good one. And I don't have his accent down good, but I like that, good one. Okay, a favorite movie, that's for sure. For pink today, we're looking at Sally Hansen Pixie Sticks. Nope, Pixie Slicks. Okay, so this is just a nice bubblegum pink. I feel like I looked at a lot of bubblegum pinks this week in the different collections I was looking at. This is good. It's fine. It's a good 2-coater. For this Triple Shine line, sometimes they can be kind of poo-poo, but this one was okay. So yeah, it was decent. Alright, so speaking of movies, Pink Panther, I love that movie so much. I am such a fan of Steve Martin, like almost anything he does, I love. What did I see this week? Oopsie, I dropped that. So, Tim and I actually had a date this week. Thank you to our babysitter, you know who you are. And we went to go see the new X-Men movie, and it was so good. I loved it, you guys. I love all the actors that they have in this series, and you know, just all the talent that they're just combining. It's just like a huge star-studded cast. I loved it, and I'm not even like that big of a fan of the franchise or the comic books or all the characters or whatever. You know, what I'm saying is I'm not super propelled to go see that show because I'm really into the material, but I loved it. So if you are super into it, you've probably already seen it, for one, and if you haven't, you will really love it. And Jean Grey is just so good in this, I don't want to say episode, but you know, this movie, and it's just so promising what she's going to do from now on out, so excited about that. The next thing I saw on HBO Go, or now, whichever one it is, we watched San Andreas, and it was probably the worst writing in a movie that I've seen in a while, unfortunately. And that is like with no hate, because I'm not an expert. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a screenwriter or a script writer or whatever it is, but it was just really cheesy. Had a lot of cool special effects, but just the stuff that the people said, the timing was just like, I don't think I've rolled my eyes that many times in a movie in a while. You know what I mean? I do not recommend. But one of Salem's favorite things is like natural disasters, so I knew we had to watch that movie because he loves like Twister, and he loves that show it's called like The Day After Tomorrow or something. He really enjoys natural disasters and like geology and things with the earth and stuff. So anyway, we liked it for that aspect, but it was really, really cheesy. Other media stuff I'm enjoying this week. Bloodline Season 2 just started. It's so good. If you haven't tried that show yet, it's a Netflix original, so you can just like stream all of Season 1 and Season 2 if you want to. Great casting in that show, great acting. Unreal Season 2 just started. I think it's on Lifetime, so you have to be able to stream it from there or watch it, you know, of course, like live as it goes. But Season 1 is on Hulu if you want to catch up. That's that show where they do like the behind the scenes look at a show like The Bachelor, and it's a behind the scenes like what the producers do to make the cast do certain things, like how they produce the drama of that show. It's like all this underhanded stuff. Anyway, it's so totally juicy and just all that kinds of drama, like magnified. So if you like that kind of stuff, you'll probably like that show. I've been also watching the Project Runway All-Stars. I just discovered that on my Apple TV, the Lifetime channel is like on my Apple TV or something. I don't know exactly how Tim has it linked up, but some TVs can like get it. I don't really know. I'm sorry. I don't want to confuse you guys, but we have it on our TV, and it's a service we don't even pay for. It's just like because we bought that little like Apple box that can like link up to your TV or something. Anyway, so I can watch a ton of Lifetime shows, which is where the Unreal show is at, and then all the Project Runway seasons and Project Runway All-Stars, which I had seen like 2 of them, but there's like 3 more after that, so I'm catching up. So I'm totally watching that this week, and that is all my media that I want to talk about. And yeah, I had a lot of swatching to do, so I had a lot of shows to watch while I was swatching. I just realized I didn't even put my lippy on today. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Let's try this one. This is going to be bright, guys. This is a moisturizing. Woo! Moisturizing lipstick from e.l.f. And it really is that. It's really moisturizing. So this one's called Flirty and Fabulous. I don't think I told you guys any of my lippies I was wearing in this week's videos. Sorry about that. But now you know what today's is. So yeah, we're going for hot pink today. Okay, so let's move on. Where are we? To orange. I didn't have orange, so I put in another kind of, it's like a mauve red shade, and it ended up being my favorite. So I can't show it to you right now. I gotta save it for the end. So we're gonna talk about another blue I put in here, in place of the one I was putting in place of the orange that I didn't have. So this is Maybelline in the Denims collection. This is called Denim Dash number 10. I think that you can just get this up on their wall at the drugstore. This is great. It dries matte. It has tons of little silver shimmer in it. Very pigmented. I'd super recommend base coat all the time if you have porous nails like me with polishes like this. So it doesn't just completely destroy your nail like has happened to me in the past. But yeah, like I said before, I'm all about base coat this week. I'm just like, sometimes I get into these moods where I just want to polish and not worry about base coat, but this week I've been like obsessed with it. I've been like trying all my different base coats I have, just so saturating my nails with base coat, just constantly, yeah, living for the base coat. I don't know what it is. I'm going through a stage. I'm also living for this pretty serious cute cuticles. It's hard to say, cute cuticles and bubblegum. Living for that too. So anyway, where were we at? We were looking at this. We're gonna look at the Denim Dash from Maybelline. Okay, so I also did not have a yellow to share with you, so I'm going to share with you a white that you can find at the drugstore at Walmart for very budget-friendly price. This is Sally Hansen Hard as Nails in Hard to Get. This is just their basic white. This wasn't that bad. I liked it. I do have to say, though, that I did not care for the brush. I didn't mention in the Super Chick Lacquer video that you guys will see probably on Monday, but her brushes, they're like short, but in a really good way. They're like short and flat, but not overly flat, you know what I mean? I totally spaced it and mentioned it in the video. I think I'll type it in because I'm thinking of this before I'm editing that video. They're really good brushes. I want to find out where she gets those brushes. They're banging. So anyway, this is like a long and thin brush, but that Super Chick brush is good. I don't think I had to do like a single solitary cleanup on any of those polishes that you're going to see on Monday. Not at all, which is just like astounding and so helpful when a polish is just that easy to apply. Okay, so anyway, let's look at this one. It's pretty good at 2 coats. It's decent. I mean, it's just $1. Alright, so now we're talking about green. I have a Sinful Colors polish. This is from the Porcelain Matte Limited Edition display that was out. These are matte polishes. It actually looks like just a teeny tiny bit textured. I couldn't decide what I thought about that. It's called She's Gone Matte. This is a really pretty shade. But yeah, I think I liked it glossed up better. It has some very fine, like, micro glitter shimmer in there. Very, very fine. This is really pretty. I liked it, but I liked it better when it's not matte. Okay, for blue today we're looking at a Model's Own polish. This one is called Indigo. And I have found as I've swatched these that I'm not that big of a fan of how they leave streaks. But out of all the ones I've tried, I love this color, like this sexy indigo metallic that, you know, has a lot of silver in it, this is really, really pretty. There are things that you can do, like ways of applying your polishes that don't make them look frosty at all. So I could definitely mess around with that, but the way that you're looking at it in my photo and in my live application is just like straight up out of the bottle. Also, these brushes are really, really wide. So if you have rather thin nails, you could just do like one stroke and done. And then you really aren't messing around with too many brush stroke lines at all. So just saying, just saying. Okay, purple. This is from Catrice, and this is so beautiful, you guys. This is called Dirty Berry, and it's like a slate purple. It's really, really interesting, and I couldn't decide if this is trying to be a holographic or not, because it looks like it is like barely, like it has holographic dust instead of holographic shimmer. It's just like barely there. I can't decide though. You let me know if this is supposed to be a holographic polish. But the color is just delicious, and all that little dust in there just gives a lot of depth to this. I was really digging this polish. I know we're just going to keep cruising through these polishes because I don't have a ton more stuff to talk to you guys about this week. I kind of covered it all at the beginning. And I don't really have a song of the week for you because I actually, I don't know, I wasn't in the car a lot this week or something. And the car is where I usually listen to a lot of music. So anyway, yeah. Okay, neutral. We're going to talk about this one from OPI that I had gotten in that OPI Coca-Cola collection where it's all the minis. I have it in the mini form, but I like it so much I really wanted it in full size, and when I spotted it at Marshall's a couple weeks ago, I picked it up. This is You're So Vain-illa. This is a great hybrid between like a vanilla and a tan. This isn't super light like oh my goodness, like way far away from like My Boyfriend Scales Walls or something, which you can obviously see. It's going more towards a buff or a tan. This is great, so beautiful. Gorgeous application, definitely a good standard to have, a good standard basic that you can just wear all the time. Alright, next up we have our glitter. So I'm actually going to swatch this for you over this red because this was so fun for me. This looks kind of purpley in the bottle, but I thought, wow, what a fun 4th of July kind of mani to have. So I swatched this over the red, excuse the car outside my window. This is Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in Glare Necessities. Look for the glare necessities, the simple glare necessities. This is really good. I did one coat and I had plenty of glitter on my nail. Really beautiful. I think I found this in a bargain bin at a Walgreens. I'm not for sure how easy this will be to find, but anywho. Okay, so we are at the end. We are at the end, my friends. Where did it go? Okay, so this polish was my favorite out of all of them. I swatched a lot of bright stuff this week, and when I put this on, I just wanted to pass out from gorgeousness. Okay, so this is an e.l.f. polish. I know these have been a little bit harder to get our hands on lately. I basically just like purchased every single e.l.f. polish a long time ago when there was a 50% off. So I got them all for like $1. So I'm so sorry if this is frustrating for you, if this is going to be hard for you to find. I don't mean to be frustrating. This is called Mambo Mauve, and so I just... No, it's called Manbo Mauve. I think that might be a mistype. Because it should say Mambo, right? Anyway, Manbo Mauve. That makes it even more funny. I like dorky things when it's like there's a typo and I can call this Manbo instead of Mambo. This is just a really deep, sexy... I don't even think this looks like mauve. This looks like a deep... Like it's like a mix between an oxblood and a maroon. It's not as... intense as oxblood. Oh my goodness. And this is a one coater. I'm going to show you two because that's how we do. This is how we do. Do. But this is so beautiful. So if you do manage to find this and I was just really enjoying this. I think because I had tried on so much summer stuff this week. But this is perfection. I would wear it all year. It doesn't have to be just fall. This is so sexy and easy at one coat. Loving this. It totally looks separate in the bottle right now. But it doesn't go on like that. I found that a lot. Polishes will separate. That's a normal thing that happens. You just roll it. You just leave it upside down for a little while. It's what happens. So, just stunning. Alright guys, so that's it. That was Swatchfest. I hope you found some stuff you liked. Don't forget to enter the giveaway as always. I just finally got in touch with my last winner for my giveaway. I usually pick my winners like from the month before, and then I send them all out. I wait for everybody to get back to me, and then I send out all your winnings at the same time. So I'm going to be sending those out today or tomorrow, or, well, obviously not tomorrow, tomorrow's Sunday, but you know, very soon. So expect those if you've already been in contact with me. And so don't forget to enter that giveaway. I love sharing polishes with you guys, and honestly, I'm such a freaking hoarder. I would just keep everything if I had infinite space, but I don't. So I love giving my polishes to others that I know will make a happy home for them in their space. So that's what the giveaway is about. I think that's it. Don't forget to stop back for all the reviews I have coming up for you guys in the next few weeks. I just have an overload of great polishes to share with you guys. So I hope I see you back then. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. And I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the sweet comments to each other and to me in the comment section of my videos. I haven't said that in a while, but you guys are so kind and so supportive of me and each other, answering each other's questions in the comment section, stuff like that. You guys are just so great. I love our community and our family. Come join me on Snapchat if you aren't already. We have a lot of fun over there. Impromptu unboxings, just random stuff with my family. Just silly stuff. So anyway, rants, late night rants when I'm really tired. So anyway, I think that's it for today, you guys. I hope you're having a really good one. Stay safe this weekend. Try to stay cool, but go out and have some fun. I will see you back for my next video, and take care. Bye. I think that these are transforming better on me because I have longer nails, so there's more space where my nail isn't directly in contact with the warmth of my skin. So that's definitely something to take into consideration if you have extremely short nails, if you like to keep them nice and chic and short. These might not work that well on you. So yeah, just something to keep in mind, but this one was my favorite out of the whole bunch. So belly flop, super pretty, fun, and was the best transformer.